I'm ready for the rain. Brought my umbrella in just in case, going out to the car after the news. Yeah, and my rain jacket.
Try to think about where my umbrella may be. No idea. No idea.
Well, let's find out when it's going to move in. I'll share my umbrella if you need me to.
Thank you. Yeah.
That is very kind of you, Cindy.
Spent a lot of time on the hair, you know.
That's right.
I mean, I forgot to bring my umbrella too, and I've been preaching about how it's going to rain for the last couple of days. So I'm right there with you, Greg.
Good company, yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the timing for when we can expect to see some of this rainfall. So some of our areas are beginning to see some of those trickles working their way through. As we go ahead into about an hour, as we head into the 6 o'clock hour, we'll start to see maybe a couple of those scattered showers. Some areas could maybe see some heavier rain, but the larger areas of heavier rain are going to work their way in as we head into the next couple of hours. So see here on the Futurecast, this is 9 o'clock. So we're starting to see more of that rain start to pull up from the south and from our west due to that cold front. Now, as we get into your overnight Thursday hours, that's when we start to see some of those larger areas of stronger rain work their way into the viewing area, especially as we go into maybe your 4 o'clock hours. Now, this is all being pushed along by this cold front, which is going to continue to work its way through, which is giving us this rain and cooler temperatures after that. So this is going to continue to push its way eastwards. As it does, we're going to dry out in the wake of that cold front as it continues to move past. So the temperatures aren't going to be average, but they will be slightly cooler than what we've seen the last couple of days. Now, I do want you guys to be aware that with this rain and the storms that we are going to see, while we're not expecting severe weather, we're not looking at a marginal risk or anything like that, we are looking at some wind gusts that could potentially knock some things over. Maybe, if the ground gets saturated and we start to see a little bit of those trees maybe begin to fall due to some areas that could see up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Now, the National Weather Service has said that some of these areas, Cherokee, Clay counties, other areas which are to our east and outside of our viewing area, but still, as you see, as this front makes its way into the viewing area, we start to see some of that red and orange, which just indicates we could see some of those higher wind gusts start to work towards us. Now, as we get into your Thursday morning, things start to even out and cool off, and we start to see less of that wind. We could see up to 1.5 inches of rainfall in some areas. Chattanooga seeing maybe about 1.25 inches of rainfall around the board. Staying close to 1 inch would be great news. Again, you can always download the Local 3 weather app to get updated on all the latest. It's great to use just in case anything changes in the forecast. You will get that notification and you'll be updated. Now, let's also talk about the tropics. We're looking at a 90% chance of tropical development, which will likely become Tropical Storm or Hurricane Sarah. Here's just a look at the spaghetti models that have it possibly, I know I have it kind of a little to the side here, but it possibly, there's a lot of uncertainty going on, but it might impact areas of Florida as it continues to work its way through. We're going to continue to monitor this very closely over the next couple of days, but again, we could possibly be seeing our next named storm pretty soon. Taking a look at the 7-day forecast, just to recap it all for you again, make sure as you're heading out tomorrow morning, you're going to be seeing a lot of that rainfall that is going to continue to linger until we see the afternoon. After that, things are going to dry out very beautifully over the next couple of days. Heading into your weekend, Saturday, you got great conditions, and then those temperatures slowly rising, and then finally some precipitation chances heading into next week. And I'm going to send it back on to Cindy and Greg.